going to present myself with my name, which is Isabel, and I sit now in the land of the Lenape and the Munsi people who were the steward of this land, and that I am in gratitude sitting in this land and now it's being stewarded by someone else. And that my roots are from the Dominican Republic, and so I'm Latinx, Afro-Latina, Spanish speaking, and not a New Yorker. Although I'm very grateful to have been in New York City since I was young, and I know no other land in terms of where I have lived. And we talked about how to do this today, and the invitation. I'm gonna read a poem first because I was looking through, oh, how can we begin? And this poem spoke to me because we sort of like coming together and doing this, not quite sure what's going to be the end result, right? What we're going to come out with. And this poem is by Rainer Maria Rilke. And if you have heard some of his poem, one of the poems that has made around is the one that he writes that is a poem to a young poet. And that's the one that people are the most familiar with, right? But this one that says, I believe in all that has never yet been spoken. I believe in all that had not yet been spoken. Because that's what we're about today, right? The implicit of what we're getting ready to form here. And so the invitation, and I'm going to read the poem, is to take a moment and see in a felt sense kind of way, setting the mind aside, setting the rationale aside, or the rational mind, seeing for yourself what brought you to this moment, to this very moment. For some of us may have been people we know, a chance encounter, a fleeting connection, a rumor. But there's something there that chose you to be here. Something that chose you to be here. See if you can tap into that. What chose you to be here? What is it about leadership, about community building, about collaboration that has you be here in this moment? If you can be not with the who you are, but with the who you want to be, not the who you are, but who do you want to be at the end of this? And I'll read this poem and see what resonates for you and what comes forward out of that. I believe in all that has never yet been spoken. I want to be free what awaits within me, so that what no one has dared to wish for me, for one spring clear without my contriving. If this is arrogant, God, forgive me. But this is what I need to say. May what I do flow from me like a river, no forcing and no holding back, the way it is with children. Then, in this swelling and ebbing currents, these deepening tides moving out, returning, I will sing you as no one has ever has, streaming through widening channels into the open sea. May what I do flow from me like a river. See what flows from you today, and where does it take you? And if you can use that as a way to presence yourself today, rather than your name and what you mean to others, but what flows from you like a river that wants to be liberated. And you may just want to sit with that and give that some space. Maybe this is not something you're going to know today. Maybe today is just your name and where you're from, right? And you will continue to marinate and ponder that.